Hello, world travelers. Happy World Traveler Wednesday. I'm Miss Jules, and I'm back to take you to another country today. So let's jump into it. I'm going to share my screen with you. And just make sure our volume's off so we can all hear. Great. All right, here we go, friends. So before we get started, don't forget to grab your passport, your travel journal, your color in map, and anything else you want to take on our little adventure today. All right, let's get started. Habano. Any guesses as to where we might be traveling to today? This word is how you say hello in one of their 11 official languages. Here, I will give you a hint. It is a country on a continent that we haven't visited yet, the second largest continent in the world. If you have a guess and you want to type it in the comments below, go ahead and pause the video right now, type out your guess. I would love to see what you think. So let me think. It's a country on a continent we haven't visited yet. And we know of the 7 continents. We visited Europe, we visited South America, we have visited North America because we went to Mexico. Miss Rosie took us to Peru, that was South America. We've been to Portugal, Germany, Italy in Europe, and we haven't visited Asia yet. We've been to New Zealand on Oceania. So we haven't been to the continent of Asia or the continent of Antarctica or the continent of, there's one more, and I'll tell you. Today we are traveling to South Africa, which is a country. You'll see here on the map, this is the continent of Africa. It's the second biggest continent in the world. And down here, this yellow spot is the country of South Africa. It's the country on the very, very most southern part. Has the Atlantic Ocean over here to the west, Indian Ocean to the east. It has some big cities marked off, which we'll talk about as we go on. Where is South Africa exactly? As we said, South Africa is a country located at the very bottom or southernmost part of Africa, with the Atlantic Ocean to the west and the Indian Ocean to the east. So here in the world, here's us over here in Oregon, and this is South Africa. Let's talk about some facts. There are 58.5 million people in this country. It covers an area of 470,900 square miles. And this city actually has 3 different capitals, and each kind of are in charge of a different branch of the country. So what we call the executive, judicial, and legislative branches. So we have Pretoria, Bloemfontein, which I probably said wrong, but we should look up how to pronounce that correctly, and Cape Town. Now, there are 11 official languages spoken in South Africa. Really popular ones include what we call Zulu, Afrikaans, English, and all of these others, plus tons of unofficial languages. It's a very diverse country, lots of different languages spoken. Now, their currency, or their kind of money, is called the South African Rand. And the geography, there are mountain ranges, grasslands, lots of desert. You've seen a lot of African animals, I'm sure, and things you've learned about. And let's move along. The culture. The country is made up of so many different people from diverse cultures, where there are 11 official languages spoken and many unofficial languages as well, like I mentioned. That is why the country has gotten the nickname Rainbow Nation, because they have people from all walks of life, all different cultures, all together in this one country. Now, it's a very musical country. There's a lot of song and dance used as expression, even to talk about things like politics and current events. And the popular sports in this country are rugby, cricket, golf, and what we call soccer, but what most people in the world call football. All about food. Now, I am not an expert in any of these languages or these foods, so if I pronounce something wrong, I am very sorry. So one special food is chakalaka, chakalaka, which is relish made of baked beans, curry, pepper, and carrots. Biltong is similar to beef jerky but has a spicy taste. So if you've ever had dried beef jerky, you might kind of know what that would taste like. They're also famous for this certain kind of sausage. Here, pictured on this part, is the chakalaka. And malva pudding is a sticky pudding made with apricot jam. It's not in this picture here. And pap, or pop, which is cornmeal porridge traditionally made at braais, which is South African barbecues, or what they call their when they grill. Desserts. All right, so we have Hertzsagi, which is light and fluffy pastry cookies filled with apricot jam meringue. Those look really good. Cook Sister, which is fried braided dough dipped into a cold sugary syrup, and it's sold on major streets throughout the cities. Pumpkinkoki, which is fluffy pumpkin fritters drizzled with caramel syrup. Those also look delicious. These are 3 common desserts you could find in South Africa. A lot of them have traditional roots and come from traditional cultures in the country. What holidays are celebrated in South Africa? There are a lot of other holidays, but 3 ones that are very specific to South Africa include Family Day, which is celebrated on Easter Monday. It gives everyone a 4-day weekend for families to spend time together, and they don't have to go to work, and they can all celebrate and just spend time being together. Heritage Day is celebrated on September 24th, and this celebrates their culture and the diversity of their beliefs and traditions. So on Heritage Day, people are encouraged to celebrate their own individual and family's culture. So there's all kinds of different celebrations happening across the country. Now, Freedom Day on April 27th is the day to celebrate the liberation of the apartheid and the first non-racial election in the country. So that is a very big and very important day as well. Now, I just want to talk real quick. Last time I went on a little trip with you all to New Zealand. We talked about Christmas in New Zealand since we're coming upon that time of year again. And I thought it might be interesting to take a look at South Africa as well. So, in the Southern Hemisphere, like we talked about, that means Christmas is celebrated in the summertime. So it's still on December 25th, but for them, it's summer. Many families take trips to the countryside or go camping during this time. They have a Christmas break, sort of like we do from school. Kids like to go swimming and play outside during that break with the nice weather. Many people barbecue or braai on Christmas Day. Oh, Miss Jules misspelled that. And even strangers can stop by these barbecues. So when you're outside having your Christmas Day barbecue and your meal, it's not uncommon for people passing by to stop by and have some food. And it's a big celebration and a very welcoming day. One other thing that is really popular in South Africa is to go caroling on Christmas Eve. I've never gone caroling before. I wonder if any of you have. Comment below if you have gone caroling, because I want to know if it's pretty fun. All right, that is what I have for you today. I just want to say thanks for visiting South Africa with me. Don't forget to put your newest stamp in your passport, color in South Africa on your map, and write down what you learned in your travel video, in your what you learned in your travel journal from this video is what I mean. And before I send you off, I want to show you another video that tells you a little bit about South Africa from someone who knows more than I do. So let's take a look.
Our country, South Africa, is beautiful and diverse and is often called the Rainbow Nation. I mean, think about a rainbow for a second. It's beautiful with many different colors. So when we talk about the people of South Africa, we talk about many different cultures and many different races. We have 11 official languages. 11! We have English, Sesotho, Setswana, Sepedi, Afrikaans, isiZulu, isiXhosa, isiNdebele, Siswati, Chitsonga, and Chivenda. Our currency is the rand, and our law is the South African Constitution. We have not one, but 3 capital cities. Pretoria is the administrative capital of South Africa. Pretoria is where we find the union buildings. Cape Town is the legislative capital. In Cape Town, we find Parliament. Bloemfontein is the judicial capital of South Africa, and in Bloemfontein, we find the Supreme Court of Appeal. Although the country is big, it is divided into 9 provinces. We have the Eastern Cape, the Free State, Gauteng, KwaZulu-Natal, Limpopo, Mpumalanga, Northern Cape, Northwest, and Western Cape. So how do you know when you're in South Africa? When you see and hear about our national symbols everywhere. Our national animal is the springbok. Our national bird is the blue crane. Our national fish is the galjoen. Our national flower is the king protea. Our national tree is the real yellowwood. If you don't live in South Africa, you must come visit. We would love to have you. South Africa is a very wonderful place with very friendly people. So until next time, see you!
All right. That was awesome. Close out of that screen. I hope you enjoyed that video. That was super cool. Got to learn a few more little things and also some of the things I showed you on our slideshow. But our friend in that video knows the language and could pronounce everything. So you might have heard those differences. But that is it for this week. I hope you enjoyed visiting South Africa. This is a country I don't know very much about, and I am going to keep researching and learning more. And you are always welcome to ask an adult before you go online, but once you do and you get permission, you can do your own research on these countries too if you want to. Lastly, I'll just say this is my last video for World Traveler Wednesday before the Christmas break, so I won't see you until after the new year on Wednesdays. But I hope that you still have the travel bug and are wanting to travel. I would love to hear what your plans are for the winter break, what you're going to do at your house, and maybe what was your favorite country that we visited so far this year? So comment below. Don't forget that when you comment, you get to have your name entered in to win a really cool prize. And then we can keep track of who's watching our videos and keep making these fun things for you all. All right, that's it for me, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your World Traveler Wednesday, a great week, a great winter break, and I will talk to you later. Bye.